Based on the novel of the same name, Howl's Moving Castle is one of the most well-loved and critically acclaimed Studio Ghibli movies. Directed by Hayao Miyazaki and his English voice cast, including Christian Bale, Emily Mortimer, and Gene Simmons, Howl's Moving Castle tells the story of a young woman who gets cursed and ends up joining the Wizard Howl on her adventures. While not as successful as Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle was still a huge success upon its release, with the film even nominated for an Academy Award and is still one of the most Ghibli collection's most loved movies. Before we start, if you guys find this video interesting, please let us know smash the like button, and if you enjoyed the content of our video playlist and want to see more, please subscribe and don't forget the notification bell to get less updates. Number 10. Christian Bale agreed to play a new role. Spirited Away was one of the most successful Japanese movies of all time. The Hayao Miyazaki Hell masterpiece put audiences way around the world, introducing a whole new generation of Ghibli movies and a winning Academy Award in the process. Christian Bale was one of those who was blown away by the artistry behind Spirited Away, with the British actor agreeing to play any role in the movie, though he ultimately led one of the lead roles Howl. Number 9. Second Batman actor in a Ghibli movie. It's a commonplace for Studio Ghibli movies to attract Hollywood superstars to lend their voices to the movies. For instance, Liam Neeson, Anne Hathaway, and Christian Dunst will all lend their voices in some of Miyazaki's movies. However, what is interesting to note is that the two Batman have also starred in Ghibli movies. In addition to Christian Bale in Howl's Moving Castle, Michael Keaton starred as the lead in Porto Rosso. Number 8. Sophie Has Powers in the novel. In the movie, Sophie has no magical powers, unlike Howl in The Witch of the Waste. This gives it a unique place on the story as, despite being affected by the magic around her, she's unable to respond with any magic of her own. In the book, however, Sophie has her own powerful magic abilities. In the novel, Sophie is the one who defeats the Witch of the Waste along with her own fire demon. Number 7. Hayao Miyazaki travelled to the UK for a private screening. Hayao Miyazaki is one of the most iconic and influential directors of all time, with the Japanese author directing some of the most loved animated movies of all time, including My Neighbor Totoro, Princess Mononoke, and Spirited Away. Despite the fact that Howl's Moving Castle wasn't set to be released in the UK until the autumn of 2005, Miyazaki flew all the way to Japan in the summer of 2004 to give the author of the book, Diana Wynne-Jones, a private screening of the film. Number 6. First appearance of the Batman Growl. Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy is considered to be many by the best live-action adaptation of the Batman mythos, and some going further suggesting it is the best live-action comic book adaptation of all time. The success was built up upon the foundation of Christian Bale's brilliant work on the Batman character, one facet of this character that is often parodied in Bale's graphic Batman Growl. Viewers of the Howl's Moving Castle will see Christian Bale howl using this growl prior to the release of Batman Begins. Number 5. Voice actors for young and old Sophie. Much of the plot revolves around the curse placed upon Sophie by the Witch of the Waste. This curse not only turns Sophie into an old woman, but it also prohibits Sophie from revealing the detail of the curse to anyone, preventing Howl from actually helping her. In the Japanese version, both young and old versions of Sophie are voiced by Chikuyo Bashio, whereas in the English dub, young Sophie is voiced by Emily Mortimer, and old Sophie is voiced by Gene Simmons. Number 4. Metaphors of the Castle. The movie is one of the most beautiful animated films of all time, perfectly capturing the style of the novel, while also introducing the classic design that many have come to associate with Studio Ghibli. In addition to its gorgeous artwork, the film is full of metaphors. The castle presents Howl with the walking structure behind a beautiful yet disorganized beast. Additionally, the black doll represents Howl's unconscious mind and the darkness within. Number 3. Hunger Games connection. Studio Ghibli has a reputation for including up and coming young characters and actresses in the movies. For instance, Anne Hathaway, Christian Dunst, and Tom Holland all starred in Studio Ghibli movies. Another young actor who appeared in a Ghibli movie before getting the big break was Josh Hutcherson, who starred in Howl's Moving Castle alongside Jake Malone, both of whom would appear in the Hunger Games franchise. Number 2. Sophie's second sister. As an adaptation from book to movie, the filmmakers take some liberties in order to make the story work better on screen. This has also happened in the case of Howl's Moving Castle, with the good adaptation even cutting out a character from the books entirely. In the book, Sophie had two sisters rather than just one. In the book, Sophie's second sister Martha is sent to be a witch's apprentice and learn a spell to change her appearance, allowing her to work in disguise at a nearby bakery. So her focus is to see Letty at the beginning of the film. It should have actually been Martha in disguise. Martha is also the character that Marty falls in love with in the book. In the film, Martha is mentioned by the shop girl, saying that Howl ate Martha's heart, but not presented as Sophie's sister. Number 1. Hayao Miyazaki wasn't initially set to direct. While Hayao Miyazaki's name is often associated almost synonymously with Studio Ghibli, the Japanese director hasn't directed every single movie released by the Japanese animation studio. Films such as The Cat Returns were directed by Hideko Murata. Some may be shocked to learn that Miyazaki was originally set to direct House of Moving Castle. Originally it was Hayao Miyazaki who was set to direct, but after he left the movie, Miyazaki stepped in. House of Moving Castle is indeed a classic anime and loved by many people around the world. If I could go back and watch House of Moving Castle again for the first time, I would do it again for sure. Did you know about these behind the scenes facts about House of Moving Castle? What facts surprised you? Were there any facts that should have been included on this list that we missed out on? Let us know that in the comments. If you want to give your family a surprise gift for any special occasion, you can always check our website and look for creative and adorable gifts. This is Music Chess, your music should actually feel, signing out.